So this next video here is strangers rank themselves and their intelligence based on their first impressions. Again, it's by Ghibli.
I wasn't planning to go to college. That wasn't like a goal of mine. My parents were like, well, you should apply to at least one college. And I was like, we'll never get in here. And then I went to Yale. Should we just like go down and do
intros?
Yeah, I'm Sade, I'm 24. I work in finance. I have a bachelor's degree. I went to Yale.
I'm Tyler, I'm 21. I'm a high school graduate and I work in the Marine Corps.
I'm Kaylee, I'm 25. I'm a software developer. I went to Ohio University and I have a bachelor's degree.
Maria, I'm 30 years old. I have my PhD in cancer biology and I work in a biotech industry. Grad school, I went to University of South Carolina, and undergrad, I went to University of Florida.
Hi everybody, my name is Sean. I'm 27. I'm the director of social media for a company and I also work for a digital ad agency. I got a double major in dance and cultural anthropology. Undergrad, I went to Loyola Marymount University.
Hi everybody, I'm Ray. I'm 24. I graduated with a bachelor's degree from Harvard recently and I work in consulting.
Oh, younger babies.
I
know,
that's what I was saying, is age of actor?
Yeah, it gives you like years of experience.
Yeah,
in
like
life.
we need maybe it's good to identify what intelligence means to everybody.
I think intelligence is better defined as your adaptability and your problem solving skills more than it is your education. Obviously, like the education, the stuff you've been through puts a lot into play in it because it gives you more resources, more thoughts to draw from. The formal education definitely helps, but I don't think it's in any way essential.
So what is the most essential?
So the most essential thing would probably be common sense.
Yeah, so for me personally, I think intelligence is
I think he's got the highest IQ.
both EQ, IQ, and that common sense, street smart intelligence, all of that combined.
People consciously or unconsciously, when they see someone, form an opinion immediately. Like I'm sure we all did right away.
When I saw you, I told myself, Maria, do not judge him just by his looks. He could be throwing you off, or that's just who he is, but he can talk the talk and walk the walk. Sean, I didn't want to judge him based on the way he looks or dresses or acts, so I was like, I think he's intelligent.
First impressions, I would put him at the bottom only because when I was in school, all the other people with like the bright neon colors and stuff, they were typically the ones doing worse in classes. If we were ranking confidence, I'd definitely put Sean at very first place.
So what is the definition that we're going with is the biggest question.
I like your definition.
I know, I was gonna say, I like my definition. It combines everything.
Does anyone have any like initial...
You can be honest.
Start on that side. I'm done going first.
I feel like I have a good combination of both, like book smart and street smart. So yeah, I think I have some input on that. There's so many aspects to intelligence.
What does this guy define street smarts as? Like, I don't think he's ever really just struggled through the streets, bro. You wouldn't make it through no trap houses, let me tell you that.
It really goes beyond IQ and EQ, even those two different factors.
Yeah, but you're going off IQ here, pal. I'm gonna say this guy's number 3.
Really don't really capture what it really means to be intelligent.
I know I'm not, from Yale, I don't have a PhD, but what I lack in those areas, I'm able to still problem solve and use my own skill set, my emotional intelligence as well as my social intelligence.
Besides my education and background, I feel like I have high emotional intelligence, like I'm aware of my surroundings.
As a software developer, my problem solving skills are obviously top notch, I think I would say. My whole life I've kind of had to fight to be seen as intelligent. I think I'm so used to having to do that as a woman to just step up and be like, I deserve to be here. My first job out of college, I was working at a law firm. A gentleman came up to me and said, hi, you don't look like somebody that would work at a law firm. You look like somebody I'd go on spring break with. And I'm like, what?
Obviously, out of everyone here, I've got the least formal education. I consider myself intelligent. My mental dedication and my ability to adapt and to problem solve. What I do in the Marine Corps, I'm a seabird defense specialist. So I think that by virtue of what I do, that already requires some amount of intelligence.
Sorry, quick question. So do you think that only certain people can do your job, or do you think anyone can do your job?
Only certain people. You have to take the ASVAB before you go into the military. That's not really how much you know, but how well you can learn information. And I got a 94 on that. It's not an amount of how much you study, how much you know. You're not gonna really get better at learning. Does that make sense?
I strongly disagree with you don't get better at learning. The idea that you can get better at learning is a pretty big signifier of intelligence. I'm very much dyslexic. I have ADHD and I'm on the autism spectrum. Dyslexia means that there's a big gap in comprehension. So I was scoring 99th percentile in certain areas and like 3rd percentile in others. I'll never be able to learn another language. I took Spanish for 12 years and I can still basically only order a burrito.
So I have a question. Why did you go to Yale and why did you go to Harvard?
My parents are immigrants from China, and I'm a first generation immigrant as well and college student as well. My family always really stressed the importance of formal education. For me, that was something that I really strived for.
I wasn't planning to go to college. That wasn't like a goal of mine. My parents were like, well, you should apply to at least one college. And I was like, I'll never get in here. And then I went to Yale.
Why don't you guys rank each other from 1 to 6, including yourself?
Okay. So, if I was to take a guess here, and I don't think I'm going to get it, but I'm going to take a guess here. This military guy, second from the right, I think he's going to be 1 or 2. I think Sean, the Asian guy on the far left there, I think he's going to be 1 or 2. I think the brown girl, I'm sorry if this is not politically correct, but I think the brown girl here is going to be 3. And then I think it's going to be between Sean and Marie, I think her name is, the PhD student, and the Alphabet Mafia guy. I think they're going to be reversible at 3 or 4, and then 4 or 5, and then I think Kaylee here, unfortunately, I'm putting you at 6.
And give reasons why you want to do what you're doing.
I gotta go 1.
No.
Oh yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would rank you as a 6, not meaning that you're not intelligent. I also think that I don't place a lot of value on the military.
Period.
No, full stop.
I'd probably
He's
do
going to be the smartest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sorry.
I'm the villain this episode.
Does anyone think they're like at either end of the spectrum?
I'd say I'm 1, if nothing else, because I know what I'm about and I'm sure of that.
Tyler.
Wait, you guys have to rank everyone too. That is so unfair. No.
I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
Sorry. It's hard for me to look past the education.
This is the thing right here, okay? So this is the thing right here. Like, so they're ranking each other in intelligence, and anybody that's gone to some sort of secondary education school thinks the guy that's in the military is the stupidest person of the bunch. I don't think people understand what IQ is. So, like, for instance, my vocabulary is fairly extensive, but sometimes, like, I can't always bring the words that I want to use to the forefront of my brain because, again, I'm in the construction industry. We swear a lot. We're fucking whatever, right? But so these people that have some sort of secondary education, they already are putting the guy in the military at the bottom of the list right away. But me understanding the real definition of IQ and how problem solving works, I can recognize that he's probably the top. This Kaylee girl right here is probably the bottom. I don't understand why they, like, the narrative of the world has made these people think because they've gone college or university that they're automatically smarter than somebody else, which is sometimes the furthest thing from the truth. The smartest people in the world are driving fucking cabs. The smartest people in the world don't see a point in us living this life that we live, the nonstop hustle and grind. They're driving a cab, they're going home, and they're playing chess, and they're trying to distract themselves in the world because they're so fucking smart that they don't see a point of anything that we're doing. So, again, I'm going to go with the military guy first, the Asian guy second, the brown girl's third, the PhD is fourth, Steve, Mr. Alphabet Mafia is 5, and Kaylee here is number 6.
For me to look past the education part, going to college, I think you learn a lot, if nothing else emotionally. But I still think you're smart.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, immigrant parents, first generation going to college, humble, modest. 2, me, I don't know, PhD, cancer biology scientist. I work in a biotech company. We make COVID-19 testing kits, stuff like that. And then 6. It has nothing to do with your background. I don't think you really have the highest EQ out of all of us. Tyler, he ranked last for me personally because the way he carries himself. He was ranking intelligence based on his point of view.
These people, it's funny though that they don't understand how intelligence actually works. They think they do. They think going to school is a, like, your ability to memorize information is not intelligence. Intelligence is being able to problem solve and look at a situation and diagnose what is going on in a situation. If you think because you went to school, you're automatically more intelligent than somebody, you're fucking naive, my friend. You know? Last time I took an online IQ test, I got 141. It's fucking an online IQ test. I'm not saying that I'm brilliant or anything like that, but you know, it's really on the other side of the bell curve. And I'm sure this girl right here is probably close to the middle of the bell curve, and she follows the indoctrination system and is part of the common narrative. And that's one of the things that tells me right away that she isn't very intelligent, because if you can just follow the way the world tells you to believe, then you're probably not that smart, honey.
And not taking in other people's point of views and compiling results, but really just came down to his body language, his demeanor, the way he carried himself, the way he acted towards the group.
I would put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 6. So the reason why I put you at number 1 is I think you have the highest, not only EQ score out of everybody, but the way you present yourself, as well as being a PhD student, I think is just like a huge thing. And I put myself 6 because I feel like I might be the weakest in terms of actual IQ score. Hopefully I can make it up as everything else. So I did put myself as least intelligent. However, if it can't be me, I definitely think Tyler, unfortunately,
Wow, man. Group mentality. The second, crazy. Tyler, I got your back, bro.
way of thinking is linear. And I think intelligence is almost like a sphere. It's a picture. And right now he's only coloring with one color than, with the rainbow.
So who got the most number 1s? Thank you. Move down.
Who got the most?
Sean A was pretty up there too.
I feel like you were definitely 3, right?
Yeah, I'm between Harvard and Yale.
5.
I think that I sort of expected to be ranked a little bit lower. At first glance and first interaction with me, it's hard to tell how intelligent I am. It's hard to tell how intelligent anybody is.
Is anyone upset with where they're standing?
I think it makes sense that I'm down here. Like the guy who graduated from high school and then joined the military, he probably wouldn't be like high up on there. If I was in their shoes, I definitely would have also ranked myself among the lowest.
I do feel like there might be a... Like, look at the guy, man. He looks smart. And
if I was in their shoes, I definitely would have also ranked my...
And like another rank of intelligence right there. I just started talking fast. That's funny. But another rank of intelligence that I don't think a lot of people will be able to understand is your ability to talk fast and have a concise sentence. Where this guy can, he's got to talk so fast to be able to keep up with what his brain is saying. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is the smartest in the group, guaranteed.
Myself among the lowest.
I do feel like there might be a prejudice acting in terms of ranking you
Okay, I was thinking that
highly,
too.
but I agree with the ranking. I think you probably are the most intelligent out of all of us. I would feel weird
Coming from the girl with dyslexia.
placing you there and not
I'm not making a fucking hate comment on that either. I'm just saying.
acknowledging the dynamics in which we did so. Hearing that I had to take an IQ test was definitely hard to hear. Quantifying things for me in that realm is really hard because it gives you something really solid. Even if you don't buy into IQ tests, it still gives you a number at the end of the day, which is something you have to grapple with.
I literally thought when you said to open the computer, we're going to look at social media, that I didn't think an IQ test would be part of it.
I didn't think an IQ test would be part of ranking my intelligence. See, she's gone to school the most, but she does not have critical thinking.
Kind of expected. We're being ranked by intelligence, an IQ test. It's not that far out the realm of possibility.
So number 1 is Raymond. Number 2 would be Kaylee. Number 3 will be Tyler. And number 4 would be Shada. Number 5 is Sean, and number 6 is Maria.
Huh?
I think an IQ test tests something. I don't think it's intelligence. It's definitely testing something. IQ tests are now known to be flawed and based on incorrect sample sizes. I have really severe dyslexia. There's 2 questions on that test that I automatically basically can't answer.
I'm sure if you studied for an IQ test, you would do a lot better. IQ tests are just one aspect or one way to measure intelligence.
Wow,
it's really on
I'm
the spectrum
wrong.
what constitutes somebody as intelligent.
Before this, all I knew about IQ tests is that they existed, and the I stands for intelligence. I've never looked into IQ tests before. Coming here today, them saying the EQ, that was the first time I've ever heard that term in my life.
Coming back to intelligence, it's not just your IQ, it's your EQ, it's your common sense, it's street smarts. Sure, it is some type of metric similar to an SAT and ACT score is a metric for getting into college, but there's more to that person than that test.
I'm actually excited I wasn't last because I thought I was gonna be last, not gonna lie. I think an IQ test is a good indicator to see how people handle pressure, but I think that's easier to make sense in our heads that, oh, you're smart and you're not smart.
Definitely don't think it's the best metric. I've been exposed to tests like these probably more than most people here. That already gives me an unfair advantage.
This is my villain redemption arc. I'm climbing up the ladder.
Damn it. All right, we got another intelligence test. Strangers ranking themselves. See if I can get it right this time.
What do you do for a living?
I teach dance.
There's a lot of skills that come with dancing. I just don't know if pattern recognition would be one of them.
So when I choreograph a dance for 30 kids, you don't think there's pattern recognition? And
See, she's mad already.
I'm not mad, I'm asking a question.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
How old are you?
18.
18. Do you consider yourself to be intelligent?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm trying to.
Of course.
Well, why of course?
I feel like it's important to talk and think highly of yourself in general.
Yeah, I've been tested. I was in the 140s as a kid, graduated early. I was doing college work in high school, all that.
So you're an intelligent guy?
Yeah.
How can you identify an intelligent person?
That's a really complicated question. If they have good decision-making skills, if they are intuitive.
It's somebody you can give a Rubik's Cube and they can solve it. Problem-solving skills, pattern recognition are really the characteristics of intelligence. Just because you did well in school doesn't mean I'll think you're smart.
Yeah, I like this guy. I think he's going to be number 1. I thought he was a little arrogant at first, being like, I was a fucking 140s as a kid, blah, 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 blah. I'm an intelligent guy. But you know what? Based on his answers right there, I'm going to say I think that he's number 1 so far. I haven't seen everybody yet, so I might change my fucking answers. But
You can recognize intelligence in other people?
My degree was in psychology.
You think that's going to help you do
Oh,
it?
I think that's going to help me a lot today. A lot.
Everybody go ahead and head on out there.
This is cool. I like this. Look at man.
We have a 1 through 6 ranking. 1, who you think is the most intelligent, and 6 being who you think is the least intelligent.
I'm gonna get canceled.
All right, here we go.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Kiara.
Hi, Kira. I love your space buns.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell intelligence-wise based on the outfit?
Nothing. I'm not falling for your tricks, especially not with a black woman. I'm not doing that with my sisters. Already.
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Ooh.
What does that have to do with intelligence?
If you use your right hand, you tend to be associated with words like logical, mathy, brainy.
Yeah,
Did you do run and start at all?
I did.
So did you get your AA while you were still in high school and graduate with it, or
Yeah,
after?
I graduated with them at the same time.
Oh boy.
You know your GPA in high school?
1.5.
We in the same boat. Cool.
Do you work really well under pressure?
I do. I'm such a procrastinator. And I have ADHD, so I can't ever
I don't mean to be a dick, but so far I think she's going to be on the bottom of the scale.
get anything done when I need to. But tests under pressure, I feel like that's easier for me.
Yeah.
She's pretty smart. I'm gonna give you 2.
Cool. I'm gonna give you a solid 3.
I'm gonna give you 3. I think you're very intelligent, but you don't strike me as someone who really loves solving puzzles, I guess, and maybe like riddles. And stuff.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, what's up, my boy?
What's poppin'?
How you been? Chilling?
Chilling like a villain.
How old are you? Let's start there.
23.
Oh fuck, he's young. These young kids aren't smart. That's like.
You go to college? Think about college?
I did a semester in college, but I dropped out.
So what are you doing now?
I own my own business. Most of my work is gold plating.
What got you into that?
Building lowriders. Yep. What's so funny?
So I see the stereotype and you fit it, but that doesn't mean you're not intelligent. But a lot of people out there are gonna understand how much it takes to build a lowrider, the engineering behind it, what it takes to build custom parts.
I'm gonna give you a brain teaser. Which 5-letter word is shorter when you add 2 letters to it?
Is it quick and quicker?
It's short because you're adding 2 letters to it because it's shorter.
Got you.
I'm giving you 5.
I don't know, man. He came up with quick and quicker pretty quick. I'm gonna say that this guy's close to the top. I'm gonna say this this Latino motherfucker. He's 1 or 2.
Give you a solid 5, man.
Say less.
Yeah.
Hi.
You're all friendly. This is gonna be hard.
I think you're delightful.
Thank
Like
you.
you're smiley, your eyes are sparkling. That does not mean you're smart or not smart.
Did you go to college?
I'm in college right now.
What do you study?
I study information science and design. A little bit of programming here and there, but I
Programming?
think it's like coding, yeah.
What code do you write in?
I'm taking a SQL class right now and a JavaScript class as well.
You can take 3.
Thank
can
you so
take 3.
much.
You're in a hard thing, so in order for you to do scripting and coding, it takes a lot of problem-solving skills and creative thinking.
9 times 9?
81.
Minus 6?
75.
Plus 3?
78.
Divided by 8?
78 divided by 8? Is that even divisible?
It's not divisible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a 2. You do some crazy stuff in college that I don't even know about.
I'm going to give you a 6. But who knows?
Did my race play any part in anything?
That's a good question. Do you feel like people tend to think you're extra dumb or extra smart because of your race?
I think people might think I'm smarter than I actually am, but
I think you're smart. You're brilliant.
You did give
I gave her a 6, but I think she's brilliant.
her the lowest number.
I did.
So
I have to give someone the lowest.
Hello.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an actor and I work in renewable energy.
Renewable energy? What kind of energy?
Well, my sister's all hot on natural gas and I keep telling her, go solar, go solar. I'm thinking,
Solar energy and those are things, and talking about wind and reusable energy, that's thinking outside the box.
How old are you?
58.
58.
Yeah.
Got some years on you. Got some years.
I think this 58-year-old guy's gonna be like number 3.
Do you think yourself is wise?
I think I am, yeah.
I don't think you're the smartest, but that's okay.
Why don't you think I'm the smartest?
Well, I think honestly your age may be playing a little bit into it, perhaps.
I
But
think we get better when we're older.
I hope so. I hope I'm wrong. I'm gonna give you a 4.
I'm gonna give you 4.
All right.
Nah, 6.
All right.
6.
I'm gonna give you a 4. Nah, 6. I don't know. I think that guy's gonna be pretty in the middle.
What was your favorite subject in school?
I loved math.
What are your hobbies?
Why is
love
there
to read.
7 people here though?
Graduate high school?
I did.
College?
I did.
Ooh,
There's
she being college.
8 people here, but we're only rating 6 of them. It doesn't make sense.
Dance education and special education.
What do you do for a living?
I teach dance.
Oh, joy. There's a lot of skills that come with dancing. I just don't know if problem solving would be one of them. I don't know if pattern recognition would be one of them.
Can I ask you a question?
Uh-oh.
So when I choreograph a dance for 30 kids, you don't think there's pattern recognition and moving spots and formations?
She's mad already.
I'm not mad, I'm asking a question.
I think that she's gonna be like a 5 or a 6.
It's different. It's just different.
I'm gonna give you the 4.
Why the 4?
I feel like, I don't know, man. I don't know. She does dance?
All my dance people out there, I'm sorry. I'll go 5. He wore a video game shirt, so I know he may be smart, but
Hi. All right, off the bat, video games is on your shirt. So to me, I'm reading that as
I see these 3 people are reading everybody
way more
else.
on the
Oh, that's gay. Sorry for saying that. I'm ranking the wrong people.
nerdy side, I suppose.
All right, so grades in high school?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Why not?
I guess I didn't do very well.
I'm just thinking about the stereotypes right now. They're hitting a little diff right now.
Is it because I'm Asian?
Dude, this kid's a fucking G.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I had Asian friends in high school, and they were brought up differently than me. Their parents were very strict on them, all about that, because they want their kids to strive for better things and all that.
Did they get good grades?
Yes. I feel like I was just sticking to what I knew, you know.
That's fair.
Why don't you have a job?
Well, I've been struggling with mental health a lot recently, like depression and anxiety and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of hard to maintain a job when it's hard to leave my bed.
Okay, understandable.
No, totally. Mental illness is such a big stigma. And especially with intelligence too, people may perceive you as less intelligent because you have or deal with mental illnesses.
Yeah.
You are the strongest link in the room.
Do you think I deserve it?
I do think you deserve it.
Why?
You're fabulous. You know, I feel you are.
I mean, that's a nice compliment. But
yeah.
Crazy the stereotypes. I think everybody was ended up with number one, waiting for the Asian guy.
what does fabulous have to do with intelligence?
You know, this is true. I think you have been very vulnerable and have a really high emotional intelligence, and I think that would really help you with an IQ test.
I'm gonna give him 6. I don't know if emotional intelligence is always equal to IQ.
Do you think that matters?
No.
Do you think you have a low EQ?
I'm Asperger's and high anxiety and depression. I don't care a lot of times.
That was hard. I feel like super judgmental.
I don't think I did good. Fuck. I mean, I think I did a good job explaining why I did things. That's the part I think I did good on.
How many do you think you ranked correctly?
I hopefully at least 3. That would make my day.
Please, everybody, put on your...
Whoa, okay, so... I think the Latino lowrider guy, I think he's going to be number 1. I think the East Indian lady, I think she's going to be number 2. I think orange shirt is going to be number 3. I think Asian is going to be number 4. I think dance choreographer is going to be number 5. And I think bun girl is going to be number 6.
Correct. Placard.
They're probably in order. That's probably how you did me, 1 through 6. I would laugh if I turn around and they were in 1 through 6.
Show of hands, who did Josiah guess correctly?
Oh, wow.
Cuz?
Shut the fuck up. Well, let's go!
That's not bad, I'll take it.
Let's have the first person come on out.
I got it right.
You did.
Wow, I fucking suck at this.
Do you feel like you were the second smartest person in the room?
No, but I was hoping for number 1.
How much do you value intelligence?
I feel like your emotional intelligence is really important. Your social skills, the way you relate to people. If you're good at scamming, you can get ahead in the world. I don't feel like you need to be smart per se.
Yeah.
You let me down. You know, it's fine. I was gonna give him 6. It's like, I can't give him 6. Like,
Yeah, why would you give me 6?
man, stereotypes. I mean, shit. How do you feel about having the lowest score?
My ego took a little hit, but
As long as you're making good money, does it matter how smart you are?
nope. I guess it never stopped me from making money.
How much do you value intelligence?
I think what's more important than intelligence is people skills. Maneuver within different groups of people, being able to learn from people who are real different from you, and be able to know yourself well enough to figure out what you need.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Hello again.
Hello.
Do you think the fact that I came off as bubbly, maybe naive, lowered my score?
Probably.
She's the only one I got right.
Probably, yeah, I would say so. Coming off as like naive-ish made me feel like, okay, maybe you don't have as much experience. You probably wouldn't have performed as well.
That's totally fair.
You let me down.
You let me down.
All right, so how do you feel about the 5?
I think I deserve something higher.
How do you feel about the notion of ageism with intelligence?
It's bullshit.
Do you feel the test was fair to you?
Last 3 or 4 were just wacky. I was trying to finish quickly and